Hello and back again. Plus 16 to hit, plus 21 to damage, level 31. Killed the goddamn Emperor White. We are awesome. Emperor Lich, pardon me. Not a white. Well, let's keep exploring. One thing I did learn was that I mentioned I had learned some stuff and I was going to report it when I remembered. One of it was that absolutely the potions are most common on 1250. That every floor you go away from that, they become less common. So on 1600 we have less of a chance of finding them than we do if we go back to 1250. It might even make sense to go all the way back to 1250 and just hang out there, scooping them up. I don't know. On the other hand, we meet things like Emperor Whites here. If we want to level up, this is the place to be. Well, we also meet things like Orcs, and that's not going to level us up, so who knows. PCE. Just in time. Pardon me. Ring of Stupidity. Let's PCB him from a distance. Done. He dropped nothing. PAA, PAF, PAG, rest, PCE. I'm kind of in the mode now where I just want to find more of those Emperors. Which is probably a foolhardy mode to be in. It's a good way to get yourself killed. I do have to go back to the surface soon. Stock up on potions to restore life levels. Also, I think we have one left, don't we? Yeah. Also, don't need that Gnomish shovel. I should get rid of that when I get a chance. Also, we want to stock up on Scrolls of Recharge, which I should have been buying this whole time, and I don't think I was really looking for. Alright, let's take care of this Disenchanter mold so it can stop draining me. Scroll of Teleport. That's ultimately better than the staff in the sense that it won't fail us, I don't think. I think there's a 0% chance of failure with the scroll, I believe. On the other hand, it's got one shot. My staves have multiples, so I'm sticking with the staves for now. We want to get our intelligence up to get our a lower likelihood of failing with the staves, which could be life-saving. So we do want our intelligence up. I guess all the stats matter to some degree in some way. The charisma, not so much anymore. It certainly did early on when we needed money and such, but now I think we're at a stage now where money is just not that important. So charisma we can probably leave alone. Shoot. Alright. I mean, obviously if we find a potion of increased charisma, we'll take it, but I think at this point it's the least important of my stats. Most important now is strength. Second most important to be intelligence. Maybe constitution. Dexterity 5th. Charisma 6th. We have a fair number of hit points, but there are still monsters out there that can kill us with one hit. I seem to remember reading that the certain dragons can do like 639 damage with one breath from off screen, unless you're resistant. And there's certain things you can't get resistance to. You can't get resistance to poison, as a matter of as far as I know. I'm sure we've done detections here, but let's do more, because not doing so would just be foolishly risky. Alright, let's look at our map. Pardon me. Just drank something I'm allergic to slightly again, because that's what I do. But that's why I'm congested. I apologize. Don't want that. If that summoned the wrong undead next to us, we could really be regretful. So I'll meet my undead the old-fashioned way, just by stumbling across them in the dungeons. Pardon me. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Just in case, let's do some detections over here. Oops. Let me pick up my keypad that I just dropped on the floor. Alright, off we go. Man, after all those emperors and liches and stuff, I'm finding this kind of a letdown. I move faster than it, so I can use the back away trick. Make sure its acid doesn't get me. Sometimes forget about that because I'm still not used to moving faster than the monsters. Alright, where now? Just down at the bottom in the center, and then we are off to the next level. To 1550 with a slightly increased chance of finding the potions we want. Well, we've obviously done the detections here, but I'm doing a few more anyway. There's a person over there. That's good, they often drop stuff, including potions. I like meeting people, perhaps more than anything else. PCE. Now that I can handle brigands, I used to hate those things. Don't need a ring or feather falling. Explore this last little bit and let's get out of here. Okay, where's the nearest up staircase? Up over here on the left? That would seem to be it. Fill. Rest. PCE. Where is it? We gotta get in close. It's a little up on the left. Alright. New level. O and a T. PCE again. I'm going to deal with the T first because it's worth a little more experience, probably. Not the T I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. Ah. Come on, Wilson. There you go. I don't remember if I've done the Like, I don't remember where I did the detections, where I was standing. I think I was still this screen. I'm not sure, though. PCE. What are you? Before I regret. Easy enough. I got very excited. Not what we're looking for. Alright. Hey, cat. Hey, little one. I love you. PCE, because I can't recall if it's still in place or not. Oh, come on. I mishit a key. Oh my goodness. E. There you go. Jesus Christ, I'm missing all the keys. What are you? Grape jelly. PCB West. PCB West. Can he drop anything? I don't even know. No. The reason I do think the Constitution thing stacks up, in the sense that if you raise your Constitution late in the game does make up for the fact that you missed out on a bunch of hit point bonuses, I believe. The reason I think that, aside from bits and pieces of evidence I've read elsewhere, I mentioned a long time ago the grape jelly trick. I wasn't sure what it was. It turns out what it was that in the past, your Constitution bonus did not stack with retroactively. Like, you didn't gain it if you went up if you're level 30 and you got an extra point of Constitution, it didn't retroactively apply the hit point bonuses you would have got for the other levels in the old days. So what you had to do was deliberately get yourself knocked down a bunch of levels by grape jelly, then use a potion to restore life level, and it would give you back all your hit points that you had missed out on, which is clever but ridiculous. So they said that doesn't work anymore, and I guess the reason is because they fixed that problem, so there's no reason for it to work anymore. Or so as I understands it. Let's have something happen here. Find a potion, find a cool monster, find something. This is a pretty boring little bit of exploration right now. Killing low-level monsters. There's a white. Maybe that's an Emperor white. Maybe that's the Emperor white we left behind. Probably not. Okay, it's coming for me, whatever it is. PCB to the east. So I killed something with it. Let's do another one just in case there's something else coming. now. Alright, rested. PCE. I have no idea what we just killed. I don't want that. Damn it, I was so excited. Okay, it's a room. A vault. Oh shit. Alright, we'll get it. Like this. Bunch of stupid ass daggers at this depth. Kinda ridiculous. Alright, let's eat that. Matter of fact, let's carry it for now, unless we pick up something else we want. We're not going to carry the Noma shovel because Wilson rocks my socks. Whoops. Alright. Oh, Black Knight. I did learn as well that we mentioned before we see fast down here. I was like, I don't know. I know it can get to very fast. I don't know if it can go higher than that. In terms of what it will label, in terms of the label that will appear, very fast is the fastest thing it'll print. But that said, you can increase your speed beyond that. It sounds like you can use up to 2 items, like wearable items that increase your speed, and then up to 1 other source, like my staff of speed or potion. I'm not sure though. But in general, you can go faster than very fast. Maybe a lot faster. I don't know if there's a limit actually. But it won't print anything above very fast. Got excited there again. For all the wrong reasons. Actually, I'll go see if it dropped anything further away. No. I thought I did a PAG. I guess I did. There's just nothing. There's truly nothing here. That's unusual and very uncommon that it would be like that. A corridor that ends up butting against another corridor with no secret passage. Very unusual for this game. Oh. One, two, three, back. Those slow monsters are incredibly easy to kill now that we have the our speed up. Losing my concentration so much lately, I don't know why. Sorry I'm not more talkative right now, just not a lot going on here, just wandering around aimlessly looking for shit. white and a troll. Those things could be valuable. You faint from lack of food. You faint from lack of food. I didn't even know I was hungry. Let's eat that elvish white bread. Jesus. Okay. My God. That's where you wish a game of this nature had sound or something. Something to indicate that there's something worth, giving attention to. Let's look at that metal scale mail. We have tons of scrolls of identify. Why not? Nah, it's not worth carrying. Drop the gloves in favor of the fire bolts. Not sure how to get to that white. Unless it's a wraith and it can go through walls. It's not coming towards me. Maybe there's an easier way to get to it. Probably there's an easier way to get to it. I don't want to tunnel in right beside it and have it just swipe at me. Okay. Well, 2 opportunities to find stuff. I guess not. Actually, 2 more opportunities to find stuff because I'm pretty sure both P's and M's can drop stuff. I know P's can, and we know at least mummified orcs can. We saw that a few minutes ago. I'll check that out in a second. Let's get this guy first. Let's get out infravision as well. And it's currently 3 plus 2 versus mine, which is 3 minus 2. So it makes sense. Let's wear that. Wear V. Put our armor class up by 4. Drop the old one. We can also identify this and find out what how much it gives us here. V. Plus 1. Better than nothing. Don't need an Amulet of Wisdom anymore. This looks promising in the sense of maybe a vault. Yeah. Well, let's check them out. Meh. Plus 2 chainmail, don't need it. Plus 0 chainmail, definitely don't need it. Nothing really in there. We're almost done this episode, and frankly, nothing of note has happened. We found no potions. We've met no new, monsters of note. We've not been threatened in any way. The hell we call this episode is a pretty boring episode. So see if we can find that W. Maybe it's a... There's my secret door. Where the hell is that thing? Maybe it's some awesome W. What the hell was it? Running out of time, running out of time, running out of time. Oh, for God's sakes. Here's how you get there. Oh, whatever it is, it died pretty easy, so I doubt it was a big old Emperor White or anything. Man, this is truly nothing going on. This is like a +1 episode of Boringness. Episode of Boringness +1. Should probably be the title. Man, there was nothing here. Nothing. That was insanely boring. Made like 2,000 experience. Achieved nothing. Alright, at the 30-minute mark. I know I usually say I'm going to stay on the level, but I'm going to cast this stuff really quick. Lots of interesting stuff up there. What is this? It's PCB it so we don't neglect it when we come back, and then we're calling it a day. Rest PCE. That's it. Okay, guys. Sorry about the lack of action. 1,500 feet. Maybe we'll find some potions here.